name is Gloria, and I'm a student at LU. And today I'm tackling a project about recycling. So today we're with one of our stakeholders, which is a youth recycling entrepreneur. Because the founders of small youth-led recycling and upcycling startups in Kigali, they collect, sort, and process waste materials for resale, and directly experience the barriers of the licensing, financing, and market access to determine whether their business survive past the first year. So my first interviewer, my question is, what was the hardest step in registering or licensing your business, and how long did it take?
Thank you so much. Honestly, it was moving between different cities and sector offices. There's no simple process for a small business like mine. So what should have taken a few weeks ended up taking months.
I get it, I understand. And also another question, how do you currently source and price the plastic or waste materials you recycle?
Thank you. I buy mostly from informal middlemen and independent waste pickers. Prices aren't fixed. We negotiate each time, and so costs changes from week to week.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Right now we are with our other stakeholder in the primary section, and my first question is, where do you sell your recycled output, and how stable is that market month to month?
I sell to local buyers and small manufacturers, but there is no contract keeping that relationship steady. Some months are good, some months I can barely move product.
That's understandable. And the second question is, what financial have you tried to access, and what happened when you applied?
I've relied on my own savings and help from family. When I looked into loans, I got stuck, no collateral, no formal registration, so the bank turned me away.
That's so sad, I guess. And how does public awareness of waste sorting affect the quality of material you receive?
A lot of what comes in is mixed or contaminated because people don't sort at the source. That means more work for us and lower quality material to sell.
That's actually concerning.
That is valid.
Right now we're in the second section of the secondary stakeholders who have a bigger impact on this. And within this, the city and the national regulatory body responsible for licensing rules, entrepreneurs, environmental policy, and waste collection contracts, they shape a line system that youth and waste pickers operate within but don't directly bear it day to day. So one of the stakeholders we have today is we're going to ask them questions and we deeply understand. So the first question is, what is the current licensing pathway for a youth recycling startup, and what typically causes delays?
Okay, thank you. Right now, a startup has to go through several offices at both the city and the sector level. There is no fast track for small or micro enterprises, and that's really what causes the delay. Everyone follows the same process regardless of their size.
That actually does make sense. And my second question is, how does the city currently integrate informal waste workers into formal collection contracts?
Sure. That integration is still limited. Most informal workers operate outside any formal contract. We have policies like extended producer responsibility on paper, but enforcement hasn't caught up yet.
That actually does make it more understanding. And also, what data exists on cycling rates and survival youth-led enterprises?
Consistent site-wide data is limited. We don't have a strong system yet for tracking how many youth-led recycling businesses survive for the past their first year, or how much material they can actually process.
That is actually more understandable, and thank you for your time.
Welcome.
We're with another stakeholder in the secondary section, and we're going to get more and more questions and also to understand more deeply about this. And my other question is, what incentives or support, grants, land, equipment exist for circular economy startups today?
Support mostly comes through national programs like the Rwanda Green Fund, which has backed green jobs broadly, but also support specifically targeted at youth recycling startups, such as grants, lands, equipment, is still limited.
That's a deep concern. And what are the biggest institutional barriers to scaling source separation citywide?
Mainly three things. Licensing authority is spread across too many offices, enforcement of separation policy is inconsistent, and public awareness of source sorts is still very low. Fixing any of these alone won't be enough.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.